one was blocked, another was checked because of the bad snap. But he's back to his old self. 2 for 2.
Hey, so what do you think is next up for Berto?
I think the logical move for him next, which I also think will be his first loss, would be a fight against Joshua Clottey. I don't see anybody out there who's really wanting to fight Clottey, which is ironic considering that he has a belt. But eventually somebody.
Isn't Clottey like isn't he 5'11"? He's 5'11". Right?
No, I believe he's about 5'8". He's about 5'8" or 5'9".
Is he 5'8"?
He's about the same height as Shane Mosley. He's not because he's not the same. Margarito's about 5'11". He's not the same size as Margarito.
Okay, he's a little short. Okay,
he's about 5'8", 5'9", give or take. But I think that's probably the next fight for Berto, unless his handlers, which I would totally understand, wants him to go back to fighting the class of fighters that he's been used to kind of protect, him and get him more.
Yeah, but he really can't because he's a champion now. He's a champion.
Yeah, he's a WBC champion.
Right. So,
WBC,
this tune-up, I mean, that's what really gets me in boxing right now is you got champions that still haven't made a move to fight the top fighters. How can you be a champion and not be one of the top fighters?
Because those are the politics that continuously hurt the boxing as a sport.
Right.
We'd be all best served if there was just one belt per division that would just eliminate all of these different sanctioning bodies and guys who have belts because they're willing to pay their fees to the sanctioning bodies and guys losing their belts because they don't want to pay the fees. If there was just one belt per division, everybody would be happier. But unfortunately, that's not the case. And like I said, he has the WBC belt. They've been notorious for bringing out, mandatory #1 contenders from the woodworks from some island or country that no one's ever heard of. So I think logically, if you're looking at it from a sense of who the contenders are, the next fight for Berto would be Clottey. I don't think he should be in there with, like a Margarito. Even given Margarito's loss to Shane Mosley, I don't think he should be in there with Margarito. Man. He shouldn't be in there with Mosley.
I would love to see him fight Cotto, man.
He should not be in there with Cotto.
I'm not saying that he will win in there, but I'm just saying I would love that. That would be a toe-to-toe fight right there.
That would be.
Man, that would be great.
That would be.
Some action-packed fight. That would be one.
He wouldn't be able to recover from a beating like that. Like personally, you don't put a young fighter who still has a lot of honing to do in his skills in there with a guy as seasoned as Miguel Cotto. No.
And that goes out to Berto right there. Will said it.
Absolutely.
Will said that. Right?
You're not ready, guy.
Oh wow.
Take it easy. You be happy you got past Collazo.
Wow.
I scored a 114, 113 for you, just like two of the other judges. I was impressed, but don't go and jump into that pool of elite welterweights.
Wow. Hey, Berto,
protect yourself.
Berto, take that personally and go out there and make a fight with Cotto right now because we all know the fight with him and Margarito should be off.
Berto, take a good look at Fernando Vargas's career and vow to yourself to never make that same mistake.
Wow.
Just because you have a belt doesn't mean you have to go out there and fight the top guys because at this point, your career would end up just like his, where you lose to every top guy you've ever fought, and you'd be retired by 30.
Wow.
So you don't want to do that right now. I mean, I don't even think...
but he's a champion. He has no choice.
I don't even think he should fight Joshua Clottey, but...
Who's he going to fight? I mean, he's a champion.
That's my point, is that he
to
has
fight
somebody.
Clottey
has a belt. He has a belt. Let's get things started with unifying this division. I don't think he would win that fight, but... he has to fight somebody. I don't necessarily think he would be stopped in that fight because Clottey doesn't throw that many punches, even though he's a very accurate
But he
puncher.
has very good defense.
He's a defensive fighter, so I think I would see Clottey pulling out a decision. But I think Berto could learn a lot from that.
And we still got Zab Judah.
Without getting hurt and without
still got Zab Judah lurking.
Zab Judah's not coming back to 147. He knows he belongs at 140. He's there to stay. He's there to stay.
All right, so there you have it. As soon as we return, and we're gonna talk about Mosley and the Margarita fight. All right, stay tuned.